Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Woo! Scary kids. Hello. Hello, it's me. It's Trader Al, and I'm caught. I'm caught in a 1940s horror movie. I can't get out. But, you know, I think the role I play this Halloween season is that of the headhunter. I am the headhunter because, as you all know, I am always seeking head. You'll note I don't have any. My gosh, it's been a while, hasn't it? I had a listener find out about the show. Tell me, a regular listener say, when's the last time you guys did a show? I said, it's been a while. He said, what, last month? I said, no, wasn't that the month before? No, it wasn't the month before. It was probably before, I think it might have been June or May, right around there. But, as the man said, life's what happens when you're busy making other plans. And it's just, we enjoyed a little bit of Hot Joe summer. And we got out and did things. And now we're going to enjoy a wonderful fall. I'm very excited here at the Green Shebeen Bar in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri, to talk to you about what a wonderful fall season. We've already gone out and we've been to a pumpkin patch. We've been to a haunted trail. We've been to a carnival. We've been to some nice dinner places. Haven't gone to a pop-up drinky place yet, the missus and I. We're looking into that. But you know what? One reason we do this show is because you can make your own home bar, kitchen, family room, patio, your own pop-up bar. And today we're going to share some wonderful, wonderful drink recipes so that you can have a lovely pop-up bar in your own home. We don't encourage people to over imbibe, but we certainly encourage people to partake of the joys of life. And one of them is a well-constructed cocktail. Now, you may not get that tonight because I'm drinking. What the? Wait, I was going to say, I got some ghostly feedback there. That was, woo. Anyway, but I am Trader Al, and I am your home bartender. And tonight we're going to focus on a few drinks that I think will be fun for this here Halloween holiday season. Now, I want to tell you a couple things, and I will remind you again. Whoa! Yeah, we're getting some kind of ghostly feedback coming on this show here. I don't know why, but the spirits are restless because they want us to pour some spirits, I think. So that's part of it. So anyway, please do say in the comments if you're having technical difficulties, and the producer and Mrs. will look at it and let me know. But otherwise, we're going to get on with the show. All right. We're going to have several drinks here tonight at the Green Shebeen Bar. Yes, that is the home of the Green Shebeen Bar, is the home of Tuesdays with Tiki Ted here in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri. Logo by Mr. J Mac, who is on the show tonight as a guest. He is watching and listening and partaking. And thank you, Jason, for your wonderful logo there. We did a few things. Again, Tuesdays with Tiki Ted. Tuesdays are for Tiki. We don't do as much Tiki as we initially did. We do have plenty of Tiki drinks to make, and we will. As we get into winter, and we'll have more shows, believe it or not, and it'll be cold, and people will be miserable, and you're going to be thinking, I got to have a Tiki drink, and we will make those, I promise you. But Tuesdays are for them. We will not be back to a regular Tuesday schedule or even an every other Tuesday schedule, but we will definitely pick up the pace a little bit because I think that as this show was birthed during lockdown a year and a half ago or something like that, I think that when the cold weather sets in and you're stuck at home, you're looking for something to do. And you know what? As much money as Netflix puts into their productions, it just can't beat a home bartending show by a guy who doesn't know what he's doing. Am I right or am I right? That's what I thought. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to focus on that a little bit. So we're going to get going. We've got several. It is the Halloween season. We're getting ready for our home haunt. We're going to do a backyard haunt. I wanted to do this. We moved here in 2018. I wanted to turn Ghoulwood Manor here, Ghoulwood Manor North, as it is actually called, because we did move from Brookside to Ghoulwood Manor in the Northland. I've wanted to do something in our backyard for ages, and finally it looks like the weather is going to work with this, because one year it was very rainy, one year it was snowing, one year we had COVID. So finally, I think we're at the point where we're going to do it. So fingers crossed, we're going to do that. We'll shoot some video, I promise, and it'll be great. I think we're having a good time with that. So Saturday, what we're going to do a rehearsal night, and we're inviting neighbors and friends to come over, and we're going to have some hot dogs and chili, and we're going to just walk kids and people through the backyard haunt. It's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to that. I love this time of year, particularly when the weather cooperates. It's really nice. So again, I'd love to know what you're doing, your holiday season, your Halloween season. I'd love to know what you're up to. So don't forget, you can sit. And by the way, no working during drinking hours. So I shouldn't have to say that, but I'll say it again. It's been a while. If you're not, I'd love to know what you're doing during your holiday or Halloween holiday. Send pictures from your yard haunt or your neighborhood, and maybe we can post them on the Instagram page, which is Tiki Tat Tuesdays on Instagram. You should know that by now if you're watching the show. And of course, don't forget the Facebook page is still there as well. Drink porn, I don't have a lot tonight. I showed some in the beginning. Let me pop up some drink porn that we did get earlier. Is this the drink porn? This is, no, that's from me. Yeah, that's Scully from here in the bar earlier this week. Nope, that's the disappointing Chiefs game stuff there. Yeah, I got a rock. No, it's, where did it go? Brian had sent something in. Brian, where's your drink? Where did you go? Oh, it's Jack Skellington drinking, I think, a scotch or something there for Brian. And that's pretty exciting. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm not actually reading the comments tonight. I have so much to get through tonight. The producer is, and she will tell me if there's something I need to know or comment on. Okay, babe, so just let me know. But I can't. I gotta keep moving here. But we're going to not do one, but more than one drink recipes tonight. And I'm getting ready to start on. And why not get started right now? I think you'll flip over this one. It's the Spice Pumpkin Flip, everybody. The Spice Pumpkin Flip. Wilson. No, it's just the pumpkin. Can't see. Kind of a creamier, richer taste. So we're going to do that. And here's what you're going to need to make a Spice Pumpkin Flip. You're going to need some pumpkin ale, which, by the way, I found out is pretty well sold out of most local liquor stores at this time of year. Didn't know that. I don't drink a lot of beer. As you well know, I'm a cocktail guy, and I certainly don't drink a lot of pumpkin beer. So I decided that I would make a variation on that, okay? And so you're going to need pumpkin ale, but what I found was some pecan ale. Yeah, I know, the Wrath of Pecan. We're going to try that with it. And you're going to need a half ounce of amaretto, a half ounce of agave nectar, a teaspoon of pumpkin butter, which I made my own. Easy to do, by the way. Take some butter, take a little bit of pumpkin pie filling, mix it together, and pray. Okay, and then you're going to need a whole egg, and then you're going to garnish with nutmeg. So let's get started. I'm going to take you over to camera to 2 or B or C or whatever it's called these days. Boom! Welcome, foolish mortals, to camera 2. Hello, welcome. And here is the pecan ale. It's from, you should go nuts, G-E-A-U. I'm going to open that sucker up first. And what you're going to do here, you're going to take that sucker. All right, I've got another deal here that explains what to do. So what you're going to do, you're going to get your shaker. Now, I have my lovely spooky shaker my girls got me earlier in the season. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. It's a glass. It's basically a mason jar shaker, but it's shaped like a skull. So what you're going to do, you're going to take, here, I'll move this up here. I'm sorry. You're going to add the pumpkin ale, and you're going to need, so that's going to be 2 ounces. It's going to be the pecan ale. Ooh, it got a little excited. All right, so we're going to have 2 ounces of pecan ale. We're going to, where is my, here we go. Here we go. We're going to, look at this. This is from my buddy Mike. This was a gift from the Rear Window Bar, congratulating me on 2 years of Tiki Tat. So we're going to do 2 ounces of that. Actually, since we're making 2 of these, we're going to do 4 ounces of the ale. I got to taste this ale real quick. Pecan-y. Okay, very good. You're going to take that, and you're going to add, for 2 drinks, I'm doubling this up, remember this, excuse me, 2 ounces of, okay, you're going to do 2 ounces of bourbon, so this is going to go in. I've already got this stuff put together here. You're going to need now an ounce now of amaretto, since we're doing 2. Ooh, scary, kids, scary. Oh, it's all scary. All right, I know it's a skull-shaped thing, but anyway, we're going to put that in there. All right, very good. All right, we're going to do, and we got the agave nectar. We're going to need some of that. That's easily fine. Cheap and cheerful. It's a little like honey. Not quite as viscous as honey, but it can get there. And then you're going to want to take the incredible edible egg and put it in the drink. Fearless mortals. So here we go. Here we go. Boing. Ooh, that went down good. There we go. You got that in there. We've got to have our Ouija board, our Ouija hand towel. Here we go. Okay, we got that in there. We got the whole egg. Oh, the teaspoon of pumpkin butter. So here's what I made, the pumpkin butter today. It's pretty good, doesn't it? Smells good, too. Missus?
Yeah.
Smells good. So you're going to take and you're going to do a teaspoon of that. Now this is I got a tablespoon here, don't I? Well, you know, I'll figure it. Whatever. Tequila. Okay, so we put that in there. That actually tastes really pretty good to me. And I'm not a big pumpkin guy. I like pumpkin just fine, but I don't like, put pumpkin spice in everything I eat and drink. I don't have pumpkin spice flavored, lube or whatever it is people are doing these days. But this is pretty good stuff. So, okay, so what you do, you put that in there. Put your lid on your shaker, or if it's a Boston shaker, you know what to do. You put the two things together. Okay, now you've got the nectar, you've got everything, it's all there. Now you're going to shake it. This is a dry shake, and that just means you shake it without ice. And you're going to shake it very hard. You know what I'm saying. Until well chilled and frothy. So let's go. Oh, man, these things mean well. It got pretty excited, and there's a little extra froth going on here. But you're going to want to shake that pretty well because you've got an egg in there. And now, by the way, those of you who are squeamish about a raw egg, remember there's alcohol in here. It's going to take care of any little issues. And you know what? Raw eggs did not kill Rocky Balboa. They're not going to kill you. All right, so we got that. Okay, so then what you're going to do is add ice now. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add ice to this. And since my hands have been touching a raw egg and all that stuff, I'm being careful. So I'm going to get a scoop and get some ice here out of my ice bucket. And you're going to really want to do this because a warm drink, there's very few drinks that are warm that are really all that great. So you're going to want to put that on here. And make sure you put the lid on tight. And we're going to shake it again. So and I'm putting that there for a second. I'm going to come back to it in a second here. Just going to dry my hands off. Okay. A little messy, and I got to say the Halloween shaker, I love it, but it's probably not professional bar quality. But, I mean, I'm not mad. I love it. It's great. It's just, it's one of the things you work with when you have fun props. Okay, so when it's done, then here's what you're going to do. So then you're going to strain it into a rocks glass. And actually, I got a couple of these guys here, which I like, that are fun. They're not rocks glasses, actually. They're more, martini speed. But we're going to do this. So we're going to pour that. You don't want the ice to go in there. If you strain, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Can you see the color? Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Glad we got a new dishwasher. All right, here we go. All right, so you do that. Now, you can't just hand it over to somebody when you made it like that. That's great. You're going to want to add something fun to it to give it that little bit of that flavor, and you're going to want to add a little nutmeg to it. So I don't have any fresh nutmeg, so forgive me, but you know what? This will do. So here you have it, folks. Our lovely pumpkin spice flip. So I'm going to hand one over to Mrs. and see what she thinks. She's not a big fan of the raw egg, but if she gets sick, she's going to kill me. Here we go. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me get to the main camera here.
It's very nice. It's very smooth.
I like it. Oh my dog. I like this a lot. Wow. Seriously, do you like it?
I expected it to be sweeter somehow.
Yeah.
Just because of the pumpkin, I guess.
I guess you could add a little more.
Huh? I do like it.
You could add a little more agave to it, perhaps. But you know what? That's a nice drink. I'm going to tell you right now. I think that drink right there is a winner. I'm just telling you. I think it is. The pecan ale might have changed it. It might have been a little more. Yeah, but I like the pecan ale. So I'd added. By the way, I made all the drinks. A lot of this, my mise en place. I got everything ready ahead of time because we're making a lot of drinks tonight, and I have a limited amount of space. So everything was already pre-poured and ready to go for tonight. So I'm sparing you from watching my somewhat inept bartender skills, so just so you know that. So that's our first drink tonight. Again, was a spiced pumpkin flip. If you didn't get the recipe, you can watch the playback, and we'll get to it later tonight.
Like eggnog. Actually,
Uh-oh.
it has a resemblance to eggnog.
It does, but
Not that heavy, not that thick. But
I was going to say it is nowhere near as heavy as an eggnog, but you're right. It does have an eggnoggy kind of consistency, but it's not nearly as thick. You're right. It's really nice though, and it kind of just sitting here sipping a drink like this in a wonderful Halloween setting. It just reminds me that like a blind vampire walked into a bar and into a chair and into a table. All right. Hey, would you like to try something else tonight? I think we should. I don't know if people are saying, by the way, am I missing a comment? Do I need to comment on anything? Okay.
Worry about salmonella.
Salmonella? Who are they? We didn't invite them.
And we need a kids' corner.
There will not be a kids' corner tonight or a kitsch corner tonight. Sorry. Well, the kitsch corner was the shaker from Target that is, or wherever it's from. It's very cool, but remember, you can screw them on really tight, but they're going to leak. They're just going to leak. It's just the way it's going to go. If you don't, by the way, if you don't finish this, do not pour it out. I will drink.
You have the cool glass from Universal. That can be your kitchen corner.
Well, wow. All right. Wow. So now we're doing Kitsch Corner, apparently, because the producer said that. Where was she during rehearsal? I didn't see her. All right. Fine. Where's my Kitsch Corner? Oh, God. You know what? I don't know where my Kitsch Corner logo is. So how about this, though? The last time the family was out and amongst the world before it all went to hell, we were at Universal Studios and Disney and all that. We did that whole bit. Was it 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
Jeez. Where I did something that was a lifelong dream of nerds like myself. I got to go to all the Universal Studios haunted houses. It was so great. We had such a good time. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We got some of these wonderful glasses from there. And here, I'll switch it to the other camera. These are from like very, very expensive drinks there. Look at this. The batteries still work. And I just like to, we drink out of them occasionally. Like probably actually on Sunday night or Saturday night, I'll bring these outside and drink out of these. Because, I will just drink like fruit juice or some iced tea or something. And they're going to be great here in these wonderful glasses. I had so much fun. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, guys. I know this is cornball, but Halloween is my jam. I think if you know me at all, you know this. And, hi, it's me on the ugly cam. Here, where's the better camera here? I'll just tell you, though, I had such fun. I was like a little boy. I was like a little boy who was in his 6th decade, but I was really having a great day. The girls weren't into like the haunted houses because Caroline's kind of, scared of those things. And that's okay. I didn't want to force her, but I had such a good time. The Universal Studios, the Universal Monsters Haunted House was my favorite. It's the first one I went to and it was my favorite. Wolfman, Invisible Man. I didn't see him at all, but he was there, I'm sure. Wolfman, Invisible Man, Frankenstein's monster, Vampire, Dracula, the Gill Man from Creature from the Black Lagoon. It was just so... I'm rhapsodizing about it because I loved it. Because I don't know. Do you remember when we ate at the little commissary? Oh man, and they had the sculptures and all.
Oh yeah.
Oh my word.
The Monsters Cafe or something like that.
I'm sorry. You know what? I don't care when people go, Disney, Florida, it's so ersatz and there's no culture there. Well, I don't care. It's my culture. Okay, how about another drink? I could use one. I just ran out of this here pumpkin flip. So I've got a new one. And by the way, producer, Mrs., thank you for giving me the Kids Corner. The Kids Corner. We're getting all kinds of like weird, ghostly shiz tonight. By the way, this pumpkin flip, you need to make it because you all need the protein of an egg anyway. All right. Okay, I'm going to move all my empties. New drink. Okay, you know what? This is a drink that's been a long time coming, I think, folks. It's particularly the state of the world we're in. It's better than it was, but it, could go either way. And that's why we need a little hug and a kiss and a little brush of Satan's whiskers. What are you doing? No, what are you doing? Are you throwing that out?
No, I didn't.
Well, we're doing Satan. You don't want any more of this?
No, I have to please myself.
All right, yeah, she does. Satan's whiskers. Would you like a little brush of Satan whiskers, maybe?
Yes, that sounds tasty.
Oh, wow. Did I tell you my nickname? Oh, hi! We're back. Satan's whiskers. It's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here's what you're going to need. Oh, I put away the one thing that I didn't. No, I didn't, did I? I put these all together. That's right, didn't I? Could you get the gin that's over there? You're going to need an ounce of gin. It's right there on the thing, right in front of the thing. We're going to need an ounce of gin. You're going to need some dry vermouth, an ounce of orange liqueur, an ounce of sweet vermouth. Thank you very much. I still use the cheap stuff. I'm telling you, Seagram's. This is a deal. $18, my local liquor store. So here's what you're going to do with that. You're gonna have that. You can use. I would not waste Grand Marnier in this. Frankly, I would go with the orange curacao. There's nothing wrong with it. You just want that orange flavor, orange bitters, fresh squeezed orange juice, the whole thing. So you're gonna get a cocktail shaker, like so. And I'm not going to use the one that had the egg in it, so we're going to go from there. And you're going to fill that. Okay, you're going to get this cocktail shaker, and you're going to fill it about halfway full of ice, okay? So there's nothing in my hand. All right, I will switch to the other thing in a minute, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to put all these ingredients together. And I want to tell you a little trick. If you're doing a party where you're actually going to do what I try not to do at parties because I like to enjoy myself, where you're actually going to be serving drinks, but maybe you create a little party menu. Let's say you create, in this holiday season, like if we have a Christmas party, I might say, we might print up like 3 drinks we'll offer that I will make at the bar for you. Because I don't really love the big vats of drinks because frankly, the ice melts, they get crappy, they're not fresh, it's just, eh. So I will say, I'm not going to sit here and make every little, I'm not standing behind the bar. I want to enjoy my guests and open presents and, all that stuff. But I will make like 1 of 3 things. So what you want to do then, if you're going to do that, I learned this from some bartender friends. Invest in some of these guys. Now you could set up your mise en place with your jiggers and all that, but things could get spilled. Get these little wonderful mason jars. Here, I'll go to the other. I'll go down here. Get these lovely little mason jars. You smell what I'm stepping in here? Look at these guys, and you just pre-mix enough. Like for a couple of drinks in these guys, okay? These are wonderful. A bartender friend showed me this. I've got about 8 of these, which I don't use a lot because we don't party as much, but we're going to. So for Satan's whiskers, so you got that. You got your gin. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and go with that. We're going to need 2 ounces of this because we're doubling up. So 1, 2. This is a 2-ounce jigger. Again, a gift from my buddy at the Rear Window Bar. Thank you very much, Mike. Lovely. I'm going to hand this to Mrs. I don't normally do this to her to make her do this, but I have no room here today. All right, so we got this. So what I did in here, I pre-made the sweet vermouth and the dry vermouth and the orange liqueur, and by the way, again, I did not use Grand Marnier. 1, I'm cheap, and 2, I think the orange curacao will do the job just fine. Pour that in. Then just put that in the sink. You can wash it later. The dishwasher, you can hand wash it, whatever you want to do. And then you're going to put in a dash of orange bitters. I, of course, love the Angostura because I have a lot of angst, the orange bitters. So put in a healthy, I did about 6 dashes of that. You're going to put that in there. And then you're going to add the orange juice. Got that, right? And you're going to take that cocktail shaker. You're going to need the lid, though, which is something that I've got to use here. Oh, there it is. You're going to put the lid on it. And you're going to put it in there, and you're going to shake it like you're trying to get rid of an armful of spiders. Okay? That's what you're going to do with this thing. So we're getting ready to do that. I'm getting ready to do the armful of spider thing. Forgive me, I am still trying to pull it all together here. And where's the, going back up here to the front. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, not that one. I know. It's all like high school in the back seat. Not there, not that. All right, here we go. All right, and we're going to start shaking it. So a ghost walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry, mate, we don't serve spirits here." Well, come on, think about it. Ghosts, spirits. Okay, fine. A witch walks into a bar, and the bartender asks her, "How do you like your poison?" And she says, "Whip an apple, thanks." There's going to be a Way Homer on that soon. That joke's going to come full circle. Okay, one more. A three-eyed jack-o'-lantern walks into a bar. The bartender asks, "Who carved you up?" "Some blind guy." All right, so you got that. And then you take your glasses for the devil's whiskers. And I've got a devil's haircut in my mind. Wait, is this the devil's haircut? Okay. You pour these guys. Okay, you strain these into cocktail glasses. But I'm going to do here, you've got these lovely guys here. Let's go back to the right thing. Am I missing any commentary I need to know about? You're going to tell me, right? Okay, so we've got, look at these lovely, by the way, cut glass. There is nothing at all wrong with this. To have cut glass, fun little, you can find these, you can find usually, my buddy Brian's a real tipster on these things. Go to garage sales, go to estate sales, go to your thrift store. You can usually find two of anything, and they're so fun and different. Look at this.
Did you use triple sec as an alternative?
Triple sec will be just fine. Absolutely. Who was asking? Brian? Yes, you could absolutely. The aforementioned Brian?
Yes.
Gosh, I'm telling you what, I am getting all kinds of leakage here from my shaking vessels, which is really annoying. So, by the way, some of these shakers, they're not the Boston shakers, but the ones with the strainer built in and all that, they sometimes have gaskets. You might check your gaskets just to make sure, because they'll leak a little bit. But you know what? It's not a party unless somebody takes a leak. All right, so what you're going to do, we're going to add, and my wife doesn't love these, but it's for the, we're going to add some blood red cherries to these, just for a little fun. And then a little bit of ice, so you can see what we're talking about here. Also some gifts and friends and some things we had from our last Universal Studios tour. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna enjoy ourselves a little brush with the satanic whiskers there, the Satan's whiskers. Oh, did I lose my main camera? I don't think I did. No, of course we didn't. So, you know, here, Satan's whisker.
It's glowing.
Glowing. Oh,
that's tasty.
I know her
That's
so well.
dangerous.
Yeah, this is the stuff where she'll be like, "No, I just make another picture." I said, "I didn't make a picture." "Well, how many did you make?" "I made 1.5 for you." "Well, make me a picture." And I'm like, "Okay, no." All right, so no, but Satan's Whisper. This is delightful, isn't it? It's refreshing, and it's not hot. You know. I think a lot of people assign heat to Satan, but just hail Satan on that one. That's terrible. I don't mean that. You guys know I don't mean that. No. Satan got driven out of office. Anyway, that's a lovely drink, though, eh, dear? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I am making. Look at this. I have got to see. I got to finish up these guys now. This is crazy. Did Mike show up on this thing, or did he not? Yeah, I talked to the guy all the way up until like 10 minutes before the show. And I'll be there, and then he's not here. It's okay. Something must have come on. All righty then. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. Oh, I've also got this pecan ale. You want to taste it? It's okay. I like pecans, by the way. The wrath of pecan, the whole bit. Chocolate pecan, whatever. It's okay. Well, we have
I don't really get the pecan, I don't think.
Yeah, well, we have 5 more of those, so enjoy.
Oh.
All right. So how about moving right along? Another frightfully good drink we're going to make for you now. I've got another drink for you. Yeah, I know you're like, what? Usually you're, Alex, usually you're kind of a quickie. 1, maybe 2 drinks and you're out of here. Sorry to disappoint you tonight. We're going to do more. I think we next need something. This is really good for the morning after, particularly. I think I'm going to need this after I finish off all these drinks. How about the Bloody Mary shots, or the Bloody Marias? Actually, I am very excited about the Bloody Maria shots. All righty, the Bloody. I was preparing myself, and then it came out of my own butt, and it was my phone. Yes, talking out of my ass yet again. All right, here we go. So, Bloody Maria shots. Well, you might think, what is that? Okay, first of all, there's two things about this. One, I didn't have all the accoutrement necessary to make this totally cool. And then one of the things to make it totally cool was injectors. But if you've been to a party where they have like you know what I'm talking about? Do you remember back in the day? Syringes, and you'd have couldn't find any, and we have a very limited production budget here. But let's pretend you have those, but you can put them in great shooters, is what I did. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do that now. This is going to be fun. My mise en place is a little bit underprepared for this one, so we're going to go with this one. All right, so what we're going to need, we got to need my other shaker. Woohoo! I got to put some ice in there while I'm thinking about it. So get your other shaker ready. Whew, this one's going to be fun. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to need 6 ounces of Blanco tequila. Really, you're just going to need, we're going to need clear tequila. Tequila Mockingbird. You're going to need 6 ounces. Now, that's to make several of these. We're making 2, so we're not going to do 6 ounces. I'm telling you, we're going to do 2 ounces. And also, I know the lady on tequila, and it's only Tuesday. I can't even. So we're going to do a couple ounces of tequila, and it's Blanco tequila. But, whatever you got on hand, remember, I think recipes are guidelines. I mean, there's a point where you could really screw it up if you just ignore the recipe, but in general, they're a guideline. Okay? Then you're going to need some tomato juice. Where'd my tomato juice go? I love the tomato juice. So it's calling for about a can of it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to eyeball this. You want it to be red, and you want the restorative powers of tomato juice. So you're going to put that there. I got to remember to put that in the fridge. Okay, then you're going to need some lime juice. That's about a ½ ounce of lime juice. I don't have fresh, but we're just going to go with. We're doing a couple of these, so you can't have a good. This is obviously a take on the Bloody Mary, folks. So you're going to want lime. The lime has a way of, the acids in the lime juice works with tomato juice acids in a great way. You're going to need Worcestershire sauce. So I love this. Don't cheap out on this. There's some cheap stuff. To me, it just tastes like salt. You're going to need 8 dashes, so we're really only going to need about 3 or 4. So I did that. Okay. And then you're going to need Tabasco sauce, some dashes of that. That's to taste. It needs a little kick, a little fire. Kick to it. By the way, have you seen the Paul Lynde Halloween special? You can find it on YouTube and other places. If you haven't seen it, and if you're a Kiss fan, or if you're a Sid and Marty Krofft fan, or you're just a fan of camp crap, find the Paul Lynde Halloween special. They had to burn off part of his contract, so they created this god-awful, hilarious special. I watch it every year, usually by myself. You need a ½ teaspoon of horseradish cream. I love horseradish. And to me, excuse me, you cannot go wrong with horseradish cream. You put that in there. Okay, so you got there, and then a pinch of smoked salt. If you can't find smoked salt, a good seasoned salt to your taste is good. Just think about breakfast. Think about that kind of thing. Got that in there, right? Okay. Put them all into a shaker and shake it all up. Ooh, shake it up. Ooh, shake it up. Did I put everything in there? All right. Hang on a second here. I've got to get all the stuff in here. Get that here. Yeah. Okay, you're going to shake that up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So a werewolf walks into a bar and everybody runs out except the bartender. That's because the werewolf likes his meat tender. Shake it up a lot because you got that horseradish cream in there. So then, okay, so usually they're saying syringes. You see all that. Well, we don't have syringes. So what I did was this. Here, I'm going to switch to camera 2. I can hear things. Is that?
She is talking.
Oh, it's my daughter speaking. Okay, so what I did, I got a little thing of ice with some shooters in it. Forgive me, I'm going to take the ingredients off so I can see. So look at these shooters have been chilling. So what you do, you get, well, this is the one thing I may not have.
The funnel?
Yeah.
I can get the funnel.
Well, poop. I don't know what I did with the
There's a
funnel.
little funnel down here somewhere.
Well, don't know where it is. All right, well, these things happen. So what you're going to do, you're going to take a... Oh, did she go get... Well, maybe she went to get the funnel. And, you know, while she's getting the funnel, it just reminds me, a vampire walks into a bar, and the bartender asks, "What's your poison?" "Sunlight." The bartender said, "Well, you'll be here all night to get a shot of that." Okay, very good. The producer extraordinaire. Here we go. You watching? Okay. You'll notice it's a little pinker. It's like fresh blood. That's okay. You could add a little more tomato juice to that. Okay, that one boiled over. Boils and ghouls. Well, I'm making a huge mess. It doesn't matter. I'm going to clean up for days on this thing. So here's what I'm going to give one to the missus here out of my little ice thing here. She's not a big Bloody Mary fan, but I am. I have these on game day. Here we go. Ting. Here we go. Ooh. Mmm. Holy cats, is that good? Wow. Mmm. I'm loving this.
It's a balance. It's not too heavy on the tomato juice. It's a balance.
It must be from McDonald's because I'm loving it. It's really good. Here, I'll be pulled in. It's so good. Yeah, sorry. Catch that Paul Lynde special. This is good. This is really good. Bloody Maria shots, ladies and gentlemen. You need them. I need them. You'll need them the morning after. That's what she said. Who said that? J-Mac saying miles of blood. Well, the horror writer, the thriller writer would know all about that. It is very vile. It is so vile. It is tasty. I'm loving it. Seriously, it's so good. And it kind of reminds me about, it's magical because a wizard walks into a bar, right? And the bartender says, "Put down the staff." So the wizard goes around knocking out all the bar staff. That was good. Okay, be careful with that. Those shooters are fragile. You know that. We have these fragile shooters. We're down to 2. So it's that. Hey, are you having fun so far? I am. I know we're doing a lot tonight, but I just feel like since we don't have quantity these days, we should do quality, and I should catch you up with some good stuff. So let me take a break here. We're not completely done yet. Calm down, relax. It's okay. And just tell you, we'll be back. I know, crazy, right? We will be back prior to Thanksgiving. I know, it's not that far away. Seriously, we're talking 3 weeks or so. So we'll be back, and we're going to offer you some painkillers for dealing with your in-laws and outlaws. Yes, we're going to do that. I'm going to couple of recipes, maybe not 3 or 4, but a couple recipes to try to make your Thanksgiving dinner go a little better. Because here's the deal. If you're smart and you're vaccinated, you're probably going to be around family again. And you know what? Let's just put it this way. As much as we didn't miss family dynamics, we missed family dynamics. And we're probably going to have them back this year. So I'm going to give you a few things to ease the pain. So there we go. So stay tuned for that. If you're not if you're not subscribed to the Instagram Tiki Ted Tuesdays, you need to be there. That's where we do most of our posting. Of course, the Green Shebeen Bar on Facebook, we also post there. And you can find me. You all know me. If you don't know me, somebody on this show, just let me know or leave a comment and say I need to get a hold of you if you need to get information on how to make these drinks, or sponsoring the show, or buying a T-shirt. We'll get into that stuff in a little bit. Man, these Satan's whiskers, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what you should do? You should serve the Satan's whiskers with a devil's haircut. Beck fans, am I right or am I right? I'm right. All right, very good.
Mary says we need some Halloween-themed appetizers at this point.
Okay, again, I'm not. I do cook, but you're right. Here, wait. On the fly, I will give you a Halloween appetizer that will freak you out. So what you do is you make deviled eggs, and then you put black olives in them like they're eyeballs. You're welcome.
Excellent. Uncle Mike is here. He just couldn't find the chat.
Okay.
But
well,
he did now, so it's all good.
Well, I'm glad, because Mike, if you missed the show, dude, I was talking about your Halsey. Are you seeing this? The proprietor. Ooh, I'm moving. Oh, scared. I'm scared. No, I'm moving. I'm scaring you. No, this was a gift from the Rear Window Bar. This is like a gift from one bar to another. By the way, Uncle Mike and I were talking, and we are going to do something. Oh, next time I'm down his way, we're going to do one of these shows from his bar, the Rear Window. I am very excited. And by the way, there's somewhat of a chance I might be doing one from up north with another friend in his bar, and all in the continental United States. So we may do that. But anyway, we're going to take it on the road, because if you take it on the run, baby, that's the way you want it, baby, then I don't want... Wait, am I quoting REO Speedway? I have either drank too much or not enough, so I should move on. It is time for Headhunter Al to continue hunting for head Trader Al with another drink, I think. So Bloody Maria shots. Wait, let's recap. Hokey smokes. So we had the Spiced Pumpkin Flip, which okay, out of 4 stars, what do you give it, babe?
Which one?
Spiced Pumpkin Flip?
How many stars?
Well, you tell me, honey.
No, out of 5?
Out of 4.
Out of 4. 2.5.
2.5. Oh, I give it 3.5. Okay. Okay. Then out of Satan's Whiskers,
A 4.
I give it a 4 as well. All right. And what about the Bloody Maria shots or drink?
2. It's just not my thing.
3.5. Thank you. She's wrong about all of that, almost all of that. That's okay.
I don't like tomatoes.
I don't like them.
No, I don't like tomatoes.
She doesn't like tomatoes. I know. You know that. I don't like a lot of things, but you know what? I take it. All right. No, I'm just.
I did. I
It's,
did take it.
I'm joking. It's a joke. One more drink to round out our night. Are you guys still digging the whole black and white thing, the Young Frankenstein black and white vibe? I'm loving this. We can see it on our monitor. I think it looks cool. Oh gosh, you know what? I haven't even done my costume change. By the way, this is my Haunted Mansion. I was talking about I didn't even mention this is my Haunted Mansion custom-made shirt. If you've ever been to the Haunted Mansion at Disney World or Disneyland, this is the stretching paint pictures. Well, underneath that, though, we have the guy who gives me my weekly dose of horror every week on Saturday nights. Svengoolie! It's his 40th anniversary shirt. Oh, man, I'm wearing the Svengoolie shirt. I'm so excited to have that on tonight, too. You can't see it because I don't have color on here, but it's red. And there's Sven. I love Svengoolie. It's on MeTV, unless you're in Chicago, where it's also on the local station. I love Sven, and you know, I don't know, if you're a fan of Sven and you know him and tell him about this, send a screen grab to him and tell him I love him. All right, so let's keep moving, though. So, you know, we heard that joke earlier about the witch, how she takes her poison, and she said it had to do with an apple. Well, how about a poison apple tonight? I think a poison apple sounds really good. Okay, what's in a poison apple? All right, here we go. Well, besides for hateful badness. Okay, wow, here we go again. You're gonna need another shaker. So I'm gonna take this shaker. Oh wow, there's still some more of this in here. Wait, okay. Guess what? I'm out of shakers, so I'm gonna use a mixing vessel. I'm gonna stir it. I'm gonna go to James Bond and do the anti-Bond, whatever, you don't care. All right, so what I'm going to do, put some ice in it, in a stir. I'm going to do 2 ounces of gold rum. This is, thanks again from the Rear Window Bar. This is a gift from them. This is Lead Slinger's Black Flag rum. It's not the Tanduay gold rum. It'll do. But it's a gold rum. Get a gold rum. You're going to need 4 ounces of this if you're doing 2. So remember, I double all this. I can still do basic addition, subtraction, multiplication. That's 2. And she's like, I'm not drinking that much. I'm like, somebody's going to finish it off. Don't worry. So we got that. That's your rum. Then you're gonna need your apple cider. You know what? Don't freak out. If you don't have real apple cider, you can go get the best choice. Don't buy Campbell's. Buy Food Town. It's cheaper. Just get some of this, and you're gonna need 4 ounces of this. You're gonna need about 8 ounces here. So for 2. So we're gonna just here's 2, 4. Wow, 6. About 2 ounces on the bar. 8. Tell you what, I make such a mess. By the way, I don't know who makes these bars out of Formica, but they need to stop it because it's very hard to clean Formica. I don't care for this. All right. Pomegranate juice, same thing. Don't buy that palm stuff. My God, you would think you were buying like King Midas's plasma or something. My Lord, it's like, am I right? It's like $8 an ounce. Just go get the Food Town pomegranate juice. You're going to need about 4 ounces for 2 on that. So let's do that. Again, don't buy Campbell's. Buy Food Town. It's cheaper. All right. And I'm making a mess again.
It's a tall drink.
Tall drink of water, babe. That's what they used to say about me before I became a fat sack of something else. All right. You're going to need a ½ ounce. So that's going to be about 1 ounce of lemon juice here. And again, just get your food. We're going into the fall and winter of the year. Getting fresh, decent produce, it's just unnatural. Just get it in the bottle. So we're going to need about 1 ounce of this stuff here. So about 1 ounce of the lemon juice. Am I missing any fun comments? I'm sorry. You should tell. Nobody's.
Just lots of comments.
Is everybody quiet or?
We're excited about the rum.
All right, you're good. And okay. So what we're gonna add all that stuff, and we're going to have a pinch of luster dust. I know. I don't know what that is. Closest I could find to it at the store was some like you go to the baking aisle. It's something you'd put on like cupcakes and stuff. Not sprinkles. It's dust. Although I think this is still a little bit. So a pinch of this. Well, that was a pinch. All right. So this is not the right stuff. Go, Michael's or Hobby Lobby. But by the way, we do not buy Hobby Lobby. If you buy Hobby Lobby, do not tell me because there's. No, do not buy from. Go to Michael's.
We could have used. We have like orange sugar sprinkles. Is that what that is? Basically, white ones. But we have orange.
Yeah, it's sugar sprinkles, but it's dust. This is not quite dust. This is more like anyway flakes.
Well,
but
for the Halloween timing,
right.
if you had like some just real fine colored sugar, that would work.
So what you do then? And since we're not shaking, because again, I'm sorry, I only have 3 or 4 shakers for tonight. So I'm stirring it with a lot of ice, and I don't think there's enough ice in here. Whoa! I'm going to add some more ice because it's not cold enough. And you got to be cold as ice because you're willing to sacrifice my love. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you, it does remind me, though, that that a 2-legged black cat walked into a bar, right? And he asked for a bowl of milk. And the bartender asks, "How are you going to pay?" And the black cat answers, "I'm not. I'm too pa." You watch basic cable and you want premium jokes? I mean, really? Seriously? Really? All right. Here we go. Here, I have a lot here, and I have to eat dinner. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna strain that into a couple of spooky, scary skeleton glasses here. By the way, do you guys love spooky, scary skeletons? Have you heard that one? Andrew Gold. Do you remember the song, the theme song for the Golden Girls? Thank You for Being a Friend. Andrew Gold, who wrote that, he wrote a wonderful classic Halloween song, also called Spooky, Scary Skeletons. Spooky, Scary Skeletons. Which you hear everywhere, right? You don't know who did it. It's the same guy who basically did the theme for Golden Girls. Now, if you're going to ask me to admit that I liked the Golden Girls back in the day, I did, and I don't care who knows it. Again, that's why I'm searching for head. All right, I'm a headhunter. All right, let's get this going. Ooh, this was a gift from my dear sister, who I adore, Amy. This is we got 2 of these, but only one of them arrived intact. That's okay. We still got this one. So we got that. And this other guy here is scary, scary kid. Scary skeleton, skull face. All right, so what we're going to do, you're going to need a strainer to go on here. This is a little full already. I'm going to have to waste a little drink here. As the missus said, this is a little over full. You know what? I'm tired of making a mess here. So we're going to go back to this camera because I like the camaraderie of doing these things. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Ooh. I know it's not that scary. All right. Ooh, scary. Count Floyd, scary. Oh, Count Gregor from Oklahoma City. God, I miss Count Gregor. That shock theater. Am I right? All right, you're going to put them in there. And what I'm going to do here is just add a little more luster dust because I like saying that. Luster dust. Actually, if you really want to know the truth, luster dust was my porn name. Anyway, all right, so what we're gonna do here, here we go, that was an excerpt. All right, so we're gonna, oh boy, I'm gonna need a hazmat cleanup for these. All right, babe, I'm gonna give you a poison apple. And by the way, you'll note I don't have an apple to garnish it with. Sorry, but here we go. Pure poison for you, my dear.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good. It's tangy. Would you say tangy?
It is tangy.
It's kind of tangy. I like it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's a good tangy drink. The guy's smiling. He must like it. And she's got a claw hanging on hers. So last night we watched a great horror film together. I kind of sneak up on my wife with horror films because she doesn't really like them. And so she's like staring at her phone, doing her thing, working, whatever, in her chair. And I just pull up something. And I know she's just going to, like, 10 minutes in, she's going to get up and go to bed. She didn't with this one. And it was Philip Kaufman's 1978 classic, the remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Donald Sutherland and the incredibly hot Brooke Adams and Leonard Nimoy. Ah, such a great film. And I mean, you were watching it till the end, weren't you? You were liking it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that last scene, right? Oh, so good. So good. So good. What's your favorite horror film? Does anybody have something they watch every year? I'm going to tell you something. There's a film that I love, and I don't want to say it's jumped the shark with me, but I've seen it now officially probably 40 times. And I'm going to have to go put it on an every other year schedule, and that's Halloween, the John Carpenter classic. From now on, I think it's going to be alternating with Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which has nothing to do with Michael Myers. But one I do watch, so John Carpenter fans, don't be pissed at me because my favorite Halloween film of all time, my wife watched with me the other day, which is what, dear?
The Thing.
The Thing with Kurt Russell. Snake Plissken in a parka? Are you serious? Such a great movie. Underrated at the time. It went up against E.T. Everybody wanted cuddly Reese's Pieces. No, you want The Thing. True story, I've had this for 15 years. Terrified my daughter. Terrified her. If I even just showed it to her, she ran off. And now she's 13 and she still gets uncomfortable when I... Who can blame her? Anyway. Well, wow, friends. We made a mess. You can't even see the mess back here. I mean, the dishwasher will be full. Am I wrong?
I'm sure.
And I guess what? I started at the mess. I will finish the mess. It's not her job. She's producer. She's not the bottle washer. That's my job. I've had fun with this. Is there any comments I should look at? Here, I'll take a minute.
Yeah, you can scroll through.
if anybody wants to chat with me, now is the time before we go. I mean, it's been an hour almost, so we need to get moving. Here, where's I don't see the comments. Where'd they go?
Well, Mary was trying to figure that out on her laptop too. They changed the setup.
Oh, J-Mac watches the original Pet Cemetery every October. Yeah, that's a pretty scary. That one, Jason, I can't watch that. The kid thing, you know. I mean, you and I have talked about this, and I'm not knocking you that you can, but it's too hard for me. I can't. But it's Brill. 3 more. Oh, is this Dave? Mick? Mizzou Mick? Dude. Silver Shamrock. Here's to you. Cheers. You know, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I love everything from October 1 through New Year's, because to me, the end of the year, it's this time of renewal, and it's this time of scariness and ghost stories. I mean, think about it. Christmas is full of ghost stories. Look at Dickens. I mean, oh my dog. If you think about The Christmas Carol, I mean, it's all ghosts, and I love all that. There's something about the fall of the year, and then this mourning period for spring and summer and all that stuff. And yeah, Jason, it is much scarier for having kiddos. There's just this thing I love about it. In fact, it's funny. I write books, and by the way, I have a book coming up next month. I find myself gravitating towards fall every time. They don't always end up in fall, but I start with fall, and I just think there's something dark and tragic about fall, because think about the fall and the winter of your life and all that stuff. The lion in winter. You think of all these things, but also I think there's a hopefulness too, because you cannot have spring without winter. You cannot have summer without spring. It all works together. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to rhapsodize about the seasons, but you get a fair amount of bad poetry on these episodes, and that was your quarterly dose at this point for me. I would love to know a few things. A few things. If you try any of these at home and like them or don't like them, tell me, send a picture. We'll try to remember to put that in our next episode. Again, we're not like going to go months or weeks between episodes. We're going to be back next month. And next month is literally here in about 5 days. Really back in about 2.5 to 3 weeks, the latest, right before Thanksgiving. So please send me your pictures, and we'll try. Remember, if you send me something, you do give me permission to post it on social and on this show and do with it what we will. Okay. It's Monty. Oh, the Blair Witch. Monty. In the corner, when they're in the corner. I kind of want to give it away. People haven't seen it, but in the corner. Oh. Michelle. What's Michelle talking about here? Oh, my God. The kitschy Halloween. Oh, you like Hocus Pocus? Oh, yeah. And Young Frankenstein. Oh, that's Frankenstein. I love. Gene Wilder. Oh, my God. A genius. Why they keep trying to make movies where they remake Wonka and all that stuff, it's just pointless, because it'll never be better than Gene Wilder. If they try to remake Young Frankenstein, I want to take it off the planet, because we've jumped the shark as a civilization. No, so it's really good. And it's so good to see you. And I know we talk, all of us, in a lot of ways offline from this show. Not almost all of us. But just know that, Tiki Ted sends his best. In fact, I think we had a message from Ted. I'll replay it. Oh, hello, everyone. Thank you for watching the show. I fired Trader Al, but he keeps coming back to work. And I really think that... All right, thank you. Again, this is not the place to air employee worker grievances. Anyway, but actually he's spending a lot of time outdoors, and we'll take some pictures and videos that will come our way. This Saturday night, we're going to do rehearsal Saturday night for our haunted walkthrough in the backyard, and then of course show night is Halloween on Sunday night, so we're looking forward to that. But I did mention a few more announcements, then I'll let you go. I have a new book coming out. If you read my mysteries, John Pilot Mysteries, celebrating our 13th or 14th year. Jeez, Pete. 8th book coming out. Looking like it's coming out on Black Friday. The publisher, Caroline Street Press, says they're reasonably assured that they can work with the powers that be. It's going to be an Amazon exclusive. You can get it in print, paperback, or ebook, and there might be some surprises there. No audiobook as of yet. We're working on some audiobook stuff, but I'll announce that later. But if you're really, really into the John Pilot Mysteries and you want to know what the title of this thing is, and you want to see the new cover from the esteemed artist Jason McIntyre, you just need to tune into the Facebook Live, not here on Twitter, or excuse me, on YouTube, but on Facebook, on the Green Shebeen Bar. No, I'm wrong. It will not be on. It'll be Facebook on the John Pilot Mysteries. John, usual spelling, Pilot, Pilate, Mysteries, John Pilot Mysteries Facebook page at 7 o'clock Central Daylight Time. As J-Mac reminded me earlier, because I kept saying standard. I don't know. I just think Central Time, whatever it is, this time of year. And I will be showing you and others, interested parties, the cover, which I love, and the title, which so far nobody has guessed. And we'll go from there. So, again, check that out. All right. If you have suggestions or questions or comments, and, Mary, you made a good point. If you would like us to have some kind of app recipe, I will put that off on the missus. For next episode, we can certainly look into that. I don't know if we have a lot of apps for Thanksgiving. Football, that's our app.
I've made some Halloween stuff, but I can't think of anything right now.
Well, can you just put some olives on a deviled egg? And that's an eyeball thing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Wrap your hot dogs and make them look like a mummy.
AKA me in college. All right, so... Oh, this is all devolved into the usual sophomoric nonsense. But you know what? It all started because we needed a lift, and we still do, I think. Much love to you all. Try these drinks. Let me know what you think. And if anybody wants to come help me do dishes, you're welcome to do that. Let me go to the... let me get to the end here. Don't forget, if you want to buy, speaking of J-Mac, any of his designs here, you want the T-shirt, which many of you have, just let me know. You can go to Bonfire and just search for Tuesdays with Tiki Ted. They have men's and women's style, so if you're a woman, you're not wearing some sack of burlap that a man, who drank too many beers is wearing. You can look svelte like your svelte self with the design from Bonfire. Just go to Bonfire, search for Tuesdays with Tiki Ted, or go to the Green Shebeen Bar and you'll find a link there somewhere, or just let me know and I'll find it for you, because I'm always ready to take your money and shake you down. We also have, of course, these, and I only know a few people have one. Michelle Stinson-Ross, who visited our fair shores, has one, and we have one, and some others might, but you can get this wonderful, it's not a Yeti, but pretty damn close, so you might want to get one of those with this thing here. Don't forget, and I'm a board member now, so I'll just say that I am not speaking on behalf of them as an official board member in the sense of they expect you to drink things, but I am a board member and I support the mission of After the Harvest KC. Go to afterharvestkc.org, and if you want to give a gift to help hungry people get healthy food, and you want to say, hey, I heard it on Alex Greenwood's Tuesday with Tiki Ted. If you want to donate a few bucks, it's get close to the end of the year. As we all know that there's people who are disadvantaged. This is the time of year when food needs become more acute, or frankly, no harm done. If you're just looking for a good tax break, this is a good one. Okay, After the Harvest KC. All righty then. Sadness. Oh, we're done. I think we're done. I can't believe I got through 4 recipes and I'm still sober and happy and nothing's on fire. So it's pretty great. The sadness though, because parting is such sweet sorrow. But I love you all, and it's very good to see you. And I cannot wait till our next episode. Please keep an eye on TK Ted Tuesdays on Instagram and on the Green Shebeen Facebook page for our next episode. And I'm going to just say to you all, I'm not going to linger. I'm not going to just remember that if you're feeling old, just remember, I mean, man, I think most of us on this call are older than these guys were when this picture was taken. So you got to take some pride and happiness and healthiness in that. Wow, how many are left? Dylan, Lynn. Wow, we're down to 2, and then there were 2. Bob Dylan's going to live forever, though. All right then. Remember the unofficial motto of the Green Shbean Bar, and kind of the Tuesdays with Tiki Ted. May you never go to hell, but always, and I mean always, be on your way. Spooky good times, be safe, love your kids, take a lot of pictures. You'll be glad you did someday. And just remember, you got a friend in me, okay?